Hey everybody, and welcome to Binder Minder. And today, doing something completely different, but kind of the same as well. So, as you guys have already seen, there's just no way we were going to be able to buy any Final Fantasy collector boosters at the prices even at the launch prices, let alone the crazy prices that they've reached now. But I did just come across this on Reddit. This justbuysingles.com. This guy put together a little website that lets you open packs, and using the odds that Wizards has already published for each of the slots in a pack. And so I figured we'd give it a try. There's 12 packs in a collector booster box. We'll get a total, and we'll just see how we do. See how it goes. So we'll go ahead and start off with the first one. We're going to rip it. Loading the cards here. We did not do very well for that first pack. Total card value, $9.47. Our biggest hit was that Summon Titan in foil, a borderless one. Nothing too crazy there. I like how they kind of tease you, and they say, well, with that, you could have also bought this, because, the price, and that's at a price of a booster box, a booster pack being $100. So, not a very good start to this attempt, but we'll see if we make up the difference. Still loading the cards. There we go. So it looks like we pulled Through the Ages was a Strixhaven Stadium. We got a borderless white lightning army of one, which is awesome. I actually really like that card. Borderless Fang with a foil, and then of course up top here, so we got Cecil, Dark Knight extended art, and the big hit would in that foil rare or mythic slot, or the Chocobo slot, we have an Emmett Selch Unsundered and a Surge Foot, which is 8107. Still doesn't make up for the previous pack, but we did at least hit $130 for this pack. Alright, go for our third pack here. Not so good on this one. Triple Triad was $2.66. Through the Ages was not a big hit. Nothing really all that exciting here at all. Let's go to our fourth pack. We get a foil, the Masamane. I think that's how you say it. Captain Lannery, which is not a big hit. Again, nothing too crazy. See, this is my luck. This is pack 4. We are at a total on so far $182.98, and in theory we've paid $400 for these packs or more. So pack 5. Ooh, we got a Surge Foil Lightning Army of One. Sir Conrad, not a big hit, but I love the card. Love this borderless Excalibur. That's pretty cool. But the only real big hit here is that Search Foil. But at $202, still doesn't even make up the difference. We're still negative 104. But we are almost at $400 in card value from the $500 we spent so far. So that's better. Let's try our six pack. Summon GF Cerberus. I've played against this thing, and this thing can be crazy, by the way. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. This looks like it's a little bit of a better pack, though. We did get a Dark Ritual, a foil one, which is $68. We got a Jumbo Cactar, which is always cool to get. Cats are going crazy behind me, apparently. All right, we'll go into the next pack. This will be pack number 7 out of 12. The only thing this thing's missing is like the pack opening sounds. We got a foil borderless Tifa Lockhart. I got a Finn the Fang Bearer. And no big hits there as well. That is an unfortunate pack. So this investigate button, if you're curious, it lets you know kind of where the odds came from on these things. So it's a borderless foil rare. Those borderless foil rares appear 31.6 of the time. Alright, we'll go to pack 8. Hopefully we can make up the difference. It's not that these are bad hits or anything. So there's another Search Foil. but the problem is the packs cost so much. So like, we're at pack 8 right now. We're at $543 in value, which is great. And normally that would be an insane pack, an insane box. But given the cost of these things, it's not so much. I'm kind of curious though. So now that we're at $800 spent, what's it comparing? Search foil Saffron borderless one, yeah. All right, we went for pack 9. We're at total $543. We're down $256. We just need a couple huge church foil hits and maybe a neon chocobo to make up the difference here. All right, so that's not bad though with the Terra Magical Adept borderless foil. I think it's just a foil. No other big hits though, right? No, we did get a starting town, the foil one at that. That's not bad. All right, pack 10. Ooh, neon chocobo. Like I said, what we needed. If only this is a real box, right? We pull the pink neon chocobo, and I don't think that price is right? Like these are selling for a lot more than that. I've seen them like $3,000 or more. Saffrith Fallen Hero Extended Art, that's cool. I love this Moogle Merchant. It's just cute. A Cloud, what a pack. And then of course you get the doubles with the Eden Seat of Sanctums. But yeah, what a pack. That made up all the difference. So even with this price, I think being wrong, our total card value is now $2,118. Yeah, I mean, we can't really go wrong on this box now. You pull one of these things, you're good. Another search foil, Joshua Phoenix is dominant, and we got a decent through the ages with the foil one. No big hits here, of course. Did I miss any Sids? I don't think I've seen any Sids. And then for our last pack, let's see if we get that last pack magic. Maybe we get a really good through the ages card. We don't really have a big hit there, right? Dark Ritual was the biggest one, and we did not. Midgar, City of Mako. We got the Farseek through the ages. Yeah, nothing too crazy. The Cecil hit, Joshua Phoenix is dominant. Those are all good cards and everything, but when the pack costs $100, they don't really even register. All said though, our total box, we ended up sitting at $2,199. And again, I think that neon chocobo, and I'll throw it in over top of here. I'll edit this, toss in the actual price right now as I'm doing this. That neon chocobo I think is more, but even with the price that's listed there, it's a net value of $999. I don't think that's too bad. Should we do another box? Since I'm not going to do a whole bunch of videos with this. Maybe we'll just do a couple boxes real quick. Let's see what the teaser card is. Well, it said, yeah, you could have bought a foil borderless chocobo. Yeah, of course we could have, or we could have just got the one that we pulled. All right, so let me refresh this so we have fresh value there. All right, we're starting fresh. Rip our first box here. Not so hot. Net value of -74. The borderless Sephiroth is a good hit. But the Secret Rendezvous in foil, I did not know they were selling for that much. Maybe is it specific to this version? I haven't looked up the Secret Rendezvous. All right, we'll go to the next pack. We got a Fatal Push for the Through the Ages. We got a foil Jumbo Cactar, Cloud's Limit Break. Again, nothing too crazy here. We're down $156 total. Total value for the pack, 2 packs, is $43. That's probably about normal too. If these were priced normal, that wouldn't be too crazy. All right, pack 3. Got a borderless Fire Crystal. We did get a Greya Te Scion Reborn, if I could say it right. That's $13.28 for the borderless one. We got a Bartson Boko in the borderless fun slot. This is a cool card, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it. If you're playing birds or chocobos, which, I mean, apparently I'm a bird guy, and I didn't even know it. I have 2 bird decks, and I collect birds of paradises, but just didn't know. It's Bartson Boko, though I did just pick up this extended art card. It's a cool card. It's good for those bird decks with those chocobo focus decks. Let's go ahead and go to pack number 4. Total card value so far, $74 for all 3 packs. Not looking so hot. Got to have a big hit for it. Search foil Jill. We got a... Oh, there it goes. Nebelheim, a flame for our booster fun. That's not bad, $15. But no huge hits. Go on to pack 5. Foil Cecil Dark Knight in the borderless. I'm actually surprised that this Cecil's not worth more. I think he's pretty good in 60 cards. It's obviously not something you're going to run in Commander, I think, in most decks, but it's kind of a cool card. Still no big hits though. Let's go ahead and pack 6. We got another Search Foil in the van. We got a Laboratory Maniac, which is not a big hit. Noctis, Prince of Lucas in extended art. Dion, Bahamut's dominant in extended art. Summon Ixalan. Ixon, is that how you say it? And no Sids down here. We're just continue to go down the hole. I mean, we're negative $426. If we keep this up, that neon traveling Chocobo that we pulled earlier is not going to make up the difference on this. So, yeah, still. We got a Summer Esper Villarama Verana in foil in the borderless one. That's $11.92 at least. The Earth Crystal foil is $4.45. And Sarah Farron is in extended art is $2.22. We did get a Sid. It doesn't show us which Sid we got, though. It'd be cool to see. But I mean, at $7, we know it's not the biggest hit one. So that one that's card number 420 is the highest one, and they range from like almost $10 down to like $3. So it's a pretty big range on the Sids, believe it or not. All right, we go to pack 8. You see, we're still not even close to catching up. So no big hits there. In fact, this 425 for our Zodark in the foil borderless there is the big hit there. We got the $3.50 for the extended art land here, but most of the stuff is under $1. Go to pack 9. My wife did pick up this. She got this wind crystal just like this borderless and foil and the play booster. That's $9.37. I think that's actually over $10 on the market price. When I was just looking at it earlier today, we got a second foil Earth Crystal, just the same next pack over. We got the Shadowbringers, which is Don's Veto, which isn't too bad in foil with $2.89. Not a big hit, but at this point we'll take it. All right, pack 10. We got the borderless Earth Crystal. This looks really cool. Extended art is Esper's Magicite in foil. And yeah, no big hits once again. Just another land in the front slot there. We're down $736 and 10 packs in. I don't think we make that up. Maybe I can will another, big hit card here, but even most of the big hits, short of a neon Chocobo, you're not, or a cereal one, you're not making up that difference in 2 packs. So we got a Jill in the Search foil. We got Don's Veto foil again. Still no big hits there. We're down $797. And we have $300 in total card value. All right, that last pack, can we make up the difference? We did not. In fact, we went down even more. We got a foil borderless Esper Origins. We got the Orphan Cocoon Fallacy, which is Maldroth. And yeah, Summoner Ascending and Ascended Art foil, Cloud's Limit Break, borderless, and no big hits except for we did get a Sid. We got a Sid down here, which is, put this up at least $7.15. But total card value for this entire box, $334.61. That's crazy. That is crazy talk. Yeah, I'll just keep going. We're going to reset this Maybe we do one more. Maybe I decide to go all the way to a case, which is 6 boxes. We'll see. All right, we start off right in the hole. $21.73 total value. We got that $8 foil Venet borderless. That's part of our value. We got the Emmett Selch over here with the extended art for 204. Vincent Valentine for $8.64 on the borderless one. So we're already in the hole at $78 right from the beginning. Let's go ahead and see. We really, like I said, we have not hit the big through the ages cards. This pack looks real familiar until we get down to the second row here. So we've already hit this Wind Crystal already, borderless foil. Bart's and Boko extended art there, but at least this time we hit the clouds. We got a Cloud Midgard Mercenary borderless for $55. And it's kind of weird. This one right here, Cloud to Planet Champion, just says it's $0. And I don't think that is actually the case. Anyhow, we go to pack 3. We are at $91.55 total card value, down 108. Assuming these packs are $100. So, Kuja in foil borderless for $6.43. And yeah, Summon Chocobo, which in the borderless is $16.31. I don't know that I've even seen this. I haven't seen it played yet. Yeah, not too bad again, but not so good when the $100 packs. We are at $123.83, down $176 already. So we're 3 packs in, and we're less than halfway to making up that difference there. Foil Jumbo Cactar, Farseek. We did get. Is this the same one? This hasn't loaded, right? Unless it's still loading the 9 cards here. We'll give it a second. So this got posted up on Reddit, and I think that it's starting to get overloaded. I don't blame them. It is a lot of fun. We'll just go ahead and wait. We'll pause. I'll skip ahead. You guys don't have to wait. All right, there we go. Well, still got 2 more cards. Kind of wondering if this is ever going to load at this point. We've been sitting here for quite a while. We're still waiting on 2 cards, but you can see that we did actually pull that Una Grand Summoner and a Surge Foil. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't even know you can get it back in this slot over here. I thought it would have to be in that front slot. So it's kind of ironic that this thing's kind of crashed, but we're sitting here waiting on the last 2 cards to load, and we know that we're actually ahead for this pack, for this box even now. Well, I'd say, unfortunately, I think that we may have reached an issue. We are 4 packs in on this box. I'm just going to go ahead and refresh it. It's just such a bummer. We see that Una right there, but we'll see if the website's dead. Okay, so I guess we're just going to start over on this box, I guess. Let's see if it's loading here. That's a foil Summon Knights of the Round Table, borderless. That's not bad. That's not a bad hit. We're still down $47, so yeah, I mean, it's rough. It's just such a hit and miss deal. For our second pack, we got foil Moogle Merchant. Again, down pretty big. The Terra foil is down here is worth a little bit. But overall, we are down $128, 2 packs in. Pack 3. We got a Dark Ritual. That's not bad. And non-foil. And yeah, still same deal. We got a foil borderless Ultima, which is $4.26. Bughagen Wise Elder and the extended art for $1.84. But in the end, we are down $207 now, 3 packs in. We need to pull that Una we got stuck on the last box with. So borderless Wind Crystal at $6.12. Foil Cane borderless at $8.60 there. Starts to add up a little bit, but we're just still going negative here. You know, total card value is $112, and we're net value of negative $287, 4 packs in. So there we go. Yawgmoth for the Through the Ages. for $16. That's not bad, but nothing to support it. Pack 6. Ooh, there we go. We got a Surge Foil Titus. That's $239. But look at that. I mean, even with that and this extended art Tataru, it's still rough. We're still down $194 even with that. Can you imagine pulling, open a pack normally and pulling a $240 card and being down still? Like, and on the total box price, let alone 6 packs in. We'll keep going though. Search Foil Gold Bez, $42.70. No SIDS or anything like that to be seen. We dropped down more, negative $245. Looks like we got a good hit. We got a Borderless Foil Summon Behemoth at $82. That's a good hit. That's an awesome hit. And we also got this Freeron Swordmaster, which is SRAM, Senior Edificer. But still, not enough to make up for the pack cost. It's close though. We were really close on this one. In fact, I think we do total well. So look at this. This Secret Rendezvous is only $3.68. So the one of these must be extremely rare. So we're down $242. Go to pack 9. So pack 9, we got the Wind Crystal again, Borderless Foil. We got another SRAM. No, this is still loading. We did get the Borderless Jumbo Cactar. Excuse me. The Serum Farron extended art for $222. Just really depends on how we did. No, we did not do well with the Through the Ages. Strixhaven Stadium foil is 82 cents. So we're going to go pack 10. We're down $318. Hopefully this loads. I'll finish up on this box. I think this website's getting slammed right now. May have to open some more later. Alright, so the next one. Ooh. Surge Foil Cloud. Can't beat that. $405. We got a foil Borderless Jill here. The Joda the Unifier. What a pack. The Warrior of Light, Joda the Unifier, and foil was $44. Can't complain about that. And then the Secret Rendezvous was $10 as well. Nice pack. And that was enough to push us back into the green. And now we're on pack 10. We're up to $54.41 net value. Total card value was $1,000.54. Still crazy that it takes one of the biggest hits in the box, short of the Neon Chocobos and Serial Chocobos, to even push us up that close. But let's see where we end up with pack 11. Doubt we're going to have as good a luck as that last pack though. So we got a Ultima Origin of Oblivion Borderless Foil for $433. Bart's and Boko extended art. Really nothing too big here. And I don't think our values changed. No, that's because I missed this. We got the Cecil Harvey, which is Terra the Weaver, for $78 for the foil version of it. That's huge, and that kind of keeps us even. In fact, we came up a little bit. All right, last pack magic. Do we stay positive on this one, or we drop? We dropped. We go down a little bit, but we got a Surge Foil Rubihan, Borderless one there. We got a foil Farseek, which is not a bad hit still. Borderless. I can't even see it. I can hardly read that. Yuffie extended art. Reaper's Scythe for foil extended art for $1.47. And we did get a Sid on this one. We got one of the regular Sids. Apparently this is the Bounty Cotton Bounty paper towel guy Sid with his overalls, or I'm sorry, it's his bib or whatever, and shirtless. But in total for this box, 12 packs, we ended up at $1,174 in cards, and that put us at $100 a pack at negative $25. That's not bad. So like if I came out that way, I'm not complaining. That is including full total card value, and like I said, I've talked about it before, but I really like to look at just the, like I wouldn't mind if they even added an option to be able to see cards valued over $1 or $2 would even be better. My goal when I open packs is really to hopefully break even on the stuff that I could trade in and be able to keep the bulk. I think that's fair. Anyhow, we opened up 3 boxes, plus that one that kind of bugged out, which is a bummer because we did pull a really good card on that one. That said, we did learn a couple things. We learned that apparently I used up all my luck on fictional cards, which is kind of a bummer, pulling that neon traveling chocobo there. But, of course, that's going to make up all the difference on all these boxes. But it's kind of crazy that in 3 boxes we opened up, with the listed price of that neon chocobo, at least, I don't think that we end up that far ahead. Like you pull a $2,000 card basically, in 3 boxes and still struggle, and that not counting the cloud, that surge foil cloud. So these are definitely going to be hard to, at these prices. They're just going to be hard to hit your prices, hit your totals. But anyhow. I appreciate everybody watching. A big thanks to the guy who created this. It was posted up on Reddit. His user count is just by singles. I was going to thank him by his normal username, but it is just by singles, and it's justbysingles.com. So check the website out. It's pretty cool. Hopefully they add in other packs and stuff like that. I've seen these before. This isn't the first one I've seen. It's not a completely new idea, but it is fun, especially when it's something like this where everything's basically unobtainium. So it's nice to give people an opportunity to go open the stuff up, check it out, post up. I'd be curious to see how your luck went. What did you did you do better than me or worse? Anyhow, also let me know. I mean, you guys, obviously we normally do just the pack openings and we do our mail days and stuff like that. But would you want to see any other kind of content, this kind of stuff where it's just kind of piddling around? I do play on Arena and stuff like that. I can post up some videos of that if you guys are interested. I don't know. I'm just curious as to if we should expand what we're doing or continue doing what we're doing. That said, this is Binder Minder. As always, thanks for watching. And to put us in your binder, like and subscribe, ring the bell to be notified. You can also catch us on our social media, which is down in the description below. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye.